Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Abhishek Kumar, and you are watching my channel. Today, the topics we have the age of Chaucers. We are going to learn about the Chaucers, the age, the status of the age, what it is, and apart from this, what was the political scenario, what was the time exactly, uh, how the literature started writing, especially in and because this is the most prominent age from the point of view of the literatures. That's why every students it's a very necessary to study this. So let's start with our slide. So the first of all we would discuss here about the period of about the age, that what exactly the age was, what was the political scenes was there, what was exactly the era, so and so forth. So this period is believed about the very clearing and a social contrast and a rapid political changes we can see there. In the next coming slides we will discuss partially, but a little partially about the different ideas what I have discussed, like the social contrast and rapid political changes. But this is a brief idea about the age, what it was. The age of the 14th century was going very social, distracted. The political changes was there. You can say that the political upheavals was there. So that's why in this, we see here that it is an era of unrest, the transitions, the wars there, and this is also called because till the times it was quite the medieval age. But here from the time of Geoffrey Chaucer's, uh, it started it started the transitions age from medievalisms to the Renaissance. So this one is there. In the field of literatures, it is also believed that this is the marks of the beginning of a new language and literatures. And Chaucer is believed to be the playing a very prominent role in the introductions of the literatures in English. Uh, let's see the next slides we have on the silence features of this age of Chaucer's. We are going to learn here in these slides an era of transitions, and the second we will know about the growth of nationalism, then about the Black Death, the famine and a social unrest was there, and the corruptions of church and reformations. The literature of English is especially dedicated to the religions. So every students, though although it isn't generally restricted to the particular subject, so whatever there is, whether it is in terms of Hindi literatures, where you can also see that the literature is totally based on the religions. So in English literatures there is also the same thing is there. And for England, the churches of was playing a very prominent role. And in the exceptions of the church, in the absence of church, we can't see that, we can't imagine the literatures, because the writing of the drama, the beginning of drama, when the literatures were introduced in England, it was as we have already discussed in the mystery and miracle plays, we have already discussed there. And there we found that the performance of the drama, and which was after some span of times, it came into the trend of writing literatures or the writings drama. So this is all just because of the religions, and church was playing a very pivotal roles to mold the literatures, the times, the politics, so and so forth. So these four are simply the silent features of the age of Chaucer's. So to the next slides we have. So accordingly, the first era of transitions in 1340, it was when Chaucer was born. Actually, this is the age you can see there. This is the times when Chaucer was born. It's a 340, but there is a question mark that because we have a no, not exactly idea or any the relevant documents that can prove that Chaucer was really born in that particular age. But it is simply believed that in 1340, Geoffrey Chaucer was born, and in this age from 1340, from the 13th year from the 13th 14th century till till the last of the 14th century or the beginning of the 15th century, the only prominent writer it was Geoffrey Chaucer's, and who left very important impressions over the English literatures. So here Chaucer was born in 1340, and it was a very tumultuous period. It was a very uh, rise and fall from the social point of view, from the religious point of view, and from the political point of views. So in that particular age he was born. The most important thing about generally in the different examinations, uh, it has been asked for a long times that who was the writers who just lived through three different kings. That is only the Chaucers. So Chaucer was a writer who was a reign, who was lived three reigns. That is when he was born, it was the Trident. It was Edward III, the age of Edward III, when he was developing his academic or the literary his literary careers, or you can say that political careers he was pursuing. It was Richard's second age, and till the age of his death, it was Henry IV. So this is the prominent idea. This is the important fact about the Chaucer's, that we really need to remember this. So the another the thing is there, that is the spirit what exactly was, because it always matter that when you just study about the age, uh, this is very important to know that exactly what exactly the age transitions, and we were just talking about that the spirit, because the spirit doesn't matter. So let's move to the second slides. So in this particular age, the times the time of the transitions, we can say. So here we find that in the field of literatures, the drastic changes it took place. That is uh, before before the 14th century, before the advent of Geoffrey Chaucer as a writers. It was the traditions of oral, and people are believed to be that narrating their story, poems, and whatever they were learning and whatever they were receiving, it was all in the form of the verbal documents, you can say. And till the times when Chaucer introduced English, Middle English dialect in England. From the times it started the trend of writing the literatures. So the another features we have, look. So another features we have, the text to reader. Text to reader, here the meaning of this, that focuses shifted from text to readers. That means the basic intentions of the writers, or who were the scholars was there, they were just wanted, they simply wanted that the readers would take attentions. They were just trying to create the interest. They were just trying to make the readers aware that there is something, the literature's like thing is there, that they need to read about. So they it's quite shifted from text to readers. And the next regarding the literatures, we can see that it was quite the importance was given especially on the writers, instead of writer it was quite on the readership, on the readers. The value of expressions and originalities are upgraded. The value of self expressions, that means people started expressing himself, expressing themselves, and they were started portraying the originality, what exactly it was there. They just wanted to, because as the growth of readerships took place, with the growth of readerships, the expressions or the presentations of the society really as it is upgraded, also uphold also. The next the literary changes that took place, that is the English established as English literary language by adapting, translating and imitating Greek and Latin texts. So here we can say that if you go through the life of Geoffrey Chaucer, that uh, to make it very comprehensive, the life of Geoffrey Chaucer, so we see that his life has been divided into his period of life, his period of work has been divided into three different period also. That is the first the French, then second the Italians, and in the last there is a English period. So that's why we can see that the kind of the impressions, the kind of the foreign literatures, the foreign language, it was totally over the England, over English literatures. And in the start of the literatures in 14th century, the first things that took place, that is the translations. And this can be understood very easily in the context that if you don't have any idea about that, how you should start writing something else. So the first important things that we need to do, that we need as a readers, that is the model. If you have a model, so if you have a model, then you will be very easily just start something else, start whether it is a literature or whether creating something else. For everything that we always, and we need a model, we need a model. So Greek and Latin remain the model of writing for English or the Englishman. The Englishman, like the writers like Geoffrey Chaucer, William Langland, and so many writers are there, so many scholars were there. They just imitated and then after translated the literatures already available on in Greek and in Latin text. It was already available, and the first things that they started doing, that is the translations of these literatures. So the another feature of this age, the age of transitions, that kind of the change that we see there, that is the feudalisms and chivalry and church were on their decline. Because in short we can say that the feudalism is going to decline. The status of feudalisms has remained no longer. Then after chivalry, the idea of chivalry, we generally get it from the Anglo and sections, because the life of his, it was quite adventurous. They were not settled. The life was very challenging. So that's why in the literatures we see the impressions of chivalry. And the church, the importance, as we have already discussed in the previous slide, that church is believed to be the foundations of the literature in England. So these three things, the impressions of these, the influence of these three things, we see it's declining. Let's move to the second slide we have. So the growth of nationalisms, we will see this, but in the next video. Till the time, I think it's over now. Thank you so much, and please give your remark if you have any doubt regarding this, that something else you want to know, then you can just comment me, and I will answer separately. If you want especially that I should start a lecture from your point of view, from not from your point of view, from your choices, then comments. Thank you so much.